Fish. This movie is about smart fishes that can produce songs and are actually smarter than humans, and war. When this fish came out of water, the theater went nuts, and that's it. That's literally it. Yeah, I can end it right there, but it's been 13,000 years since last Avatar came out. But Google says it's been 13 years? Okay, cool. Explain this. How the fuck does everyone have children, and agar hai bhi, then why can't I understand where they came from? 13 years is not too much. Who is her? How is she her mother? She is a scientist that died a human. Yet a Navi girl calls her mother. When did she give a birth? Huh? And the movie is not just beautiful and fucked up, but also sudden. Jake, the main guy, Jake Sully, goes from damn, this is a big forest, I'm having fun, to what the fuck, when did sky people return? Uh-oh, war broke out again. Spider is back too. No, we are not monkey people anymore, we are fish guys. And since we're talking about a family movie that luckily doesn't have Vin Diesel in it, I might be wrong, that tree could have been Vin Diesel all along. I mean, I don't know, he get paid a lot to play a tree. Anyway, Avatar 1 had water done by Veta Digital in this shot, and it blew my fucking mind. But when I saw this, I was like, Horizon? This fucking water sucks. Now this is some good water. This water is extra wet. This movie was such an eye candy that I almost forgot what I was originally talking about. This guy is a scarred face, cold-hearted killer, and this is his Navi version that looks more like Jake Sully than Jake Sully himself. And since everyone had kids, hum kyun piche rahe? He's like, I'm here on this planet to wipe out an entire species for a rock. For a fucking piece of rock. But hey, I brought my son with me. I hope you don't mind. He lives right there on that fucking ship. He is a monkey boy now, on a planet that didn't have any monkeys in the first place, or I haven't seen them so far. I hope this is not racially motivated. Really strange. And trust me on this, I'm gonna tell you something. This movie was only made possible because of the sheer fucking hard work and strong will of these dumb fucks. The Way of Water is just a movie summarizing how puberty can cause brain damage. And I'm not high on stupid juice. This little girl proves this herself. She says, how do I always end up getting caught? This is the classic princess speech ending up at Bowser's mansion again and again. Dilemma. There is something fishy going on in this movie. No? Okay. Let's continue with the stupidity. This looks like a casual fight, right? I mean, it's just young kids fighting over something. Happens every day, right? After that fight, for revenge, he left him to die in the middle of the sea. Yeah. And by dying, I mean getting shredded by the smartest fish in that sea. Big fish. But pata hai, no matter how many loopholes I try to find in this movie, 3D mein movie dekhne ke baad I understood two things. CGI water has never ever looked this great in a long ass time. And second, the couples don't give a shit about privacy in the movie itself. They're just there to yeah. Let's talk anatomy. मेरे को लगा था these people are light-skinned version of Navi people, but actually नहीं. Their tails are different, their bones are different, and they look hot as fuck when they come out of water. What is their age? Because मेरे को जेल नहीं जाना. Dobara. All the budget that went into God of War Ragnarok can be exhausted entirely in 1/3 of this movie. And then this shot is so fucking hard to do in CGI. Kuroda crew agrees. I don't want to hear anything on top of it. You shut the fuck up. Anyway, the thing is that if the majority of the movie was about visuals, you can't actually complain about it because you are the one that bought a ticket to the 3D version of the movie. The fucking visuals are so dominant in this movie. Then go watch the movie in 2D or something, you normie asshole. That was personal. We were at war. The war in this movie is because of a different reason, but is comparable to the scale of the last movie because there is a bigger war yet to happen, and it's understandable because there are 3 more parts of this franchise up and coming. But they went ham on climax like there is no tomorrow. Everyone is involved. He's like, I'll kill her. She's like, no, I'll kill him. And he's like, no, don't kill her. And the ship is like burning and shit, and then he's just waiting there for his turn to whoop ass. And when everything settles and the main villain is about to die, the monkey boy goes like, well, time to think like a monkey, and then fucking saves the main villain from dying. Now I understand why they called him Monkey. I mean, can't you see that everything shit around you is because of him? It was all him from the first part. He's like, nah, abhi 3 parts aur hai movie ke. Why don't we kill one of Jake's kids instead? 4 children are way too much to handle. But yeah, if you don't go out to watch this movie in theaters right now, you'll never get to see what I saw. No matter how big resolution RTX 4090 bullshit that comes out in future, this movie is a theater only movie. That's it. Scale of things is so big in this movie that you can actually tell that this is a big ass ocean we are looking at. And to complement that, when everything was about to end and everyone was almost safely out of water, this big fish steals the show again and goes like, I am big. Pretty great movie.